In the last video, we have looked at an error which is thrown whenever we try to submit a contact to the backend application. We know contact is a open path and there is no security is needed to access that. And we also implemented all XSRF token, but still we are getting a 403 forbidden error due to CSRF issue. This is due to whenever we log out for security reasons inside the logout.component.ts, we are clearing all the session storage like the user details and the XSRF token that we got from the backend application, which is expected. And there is no guarantee also that user will always log into the application before accessing contact us. So in such scenarios where the user directly going to the contact page and posting his message, we may not have XSRF token because we are getting XSRF token only during the login time and storing into the session storage. And there is no need also for handle CSRF issue for the contact page because it's open to anyone and anyone can push data to the backend database because that is expected business functionality. So for such scenarios where you want for few pages CSRF should be ignored and for few pages CSRF should be implemented, we can always leverage Spring Security features provided. Let's try to go to the backend code. Here we have declared CSRF has to be enabled and that has to be for all the paths using this CSRF token repository. But if you have a scenario where for a few paths you don't want CSRFs to be enforced, we can always call ignoring ant matches and define the path that we want to ignore. So in this scenario, we don't want any CSRF to be applied for the contact path. So this configuration indicates the CSRF should not be enforced for contact page, but for all other pages and requests, it has to be enforced and it uses CSRF token repository that we configured. So with this, we should solve that error. Let's try to restart the server and going to the UI, launching the browser. So now I'm directly going to the contact us page. So in this scenario, we never had XSRF token to the UI application and it never stored inside the session storage. I'm trying to save the data. Please connect with me is the subject and message is regarding the home loan. As soon as I click send message, you can see your message is requested and there is a reference ID also generated. We can also validate by going into the database. Now I'm into the database. Let's try to call the contact message table and this is the message that I have posted and this is the service number that it got generated. So with this, we looked at how to resolve CSRF issue by disabling it, by having a token generated it, and at the same time, we also saw the mixed approach where for certain paths, we don't want CSRF to be enforced and for other paths, CSRF has to be followed. Let's try to wrap up this section by looking at the summary of this section in the next video. Bye.